Overwatch Stadium Theorycraft, episode 5? Sorry, I lost count. It's zenyatta. Disclaimer. As with every time, I still have only taught myself, and I'm not great with numbers. Why zenyatta? I had some ideas, and now there's a deadline. The deadline is kind of annoying because there are characters I want to do and characters that I need to do before certain times. Oh well. Powers. Charge speeds. Secondary fire can be held longer and charges 3 more orbs. I stole this one directly from somewhere, and I think they've done it twice. I see no reason they won't do it a third time. Whatever. Explosive dissonance. Primary fire orbs of destructions have 0.5 meters of splash damage. That can be fall off if you want, or it can just be for people like me who cannot aim. You can slightly deal with crowds better, but zenyatta is mostly a single target. He's a support, but he plays like a DPS. Snapback. Kicking an enemy sends them 50% farther and does 50 weapon damage if they hit a wall. I stole this one from Whiplash, which is a really funny perk, and I like knockback. Whiplash is the major perk for Brigitte, the whip shot one. It does pretty much exactly this, but I think it does 60 damage. Double. You have an extra orb of discord and an extra orb of harmony. This probably breaks zenyatta, but that's what Stadium is about. The name does work better if I don't split this into 2 different upgrades, which I was considering, but I'm not going to. You can heal more than one person on your team, and you basically prevent anyone from being in your line of sight if they're not on your team. Yes, this probably breaks zenyatta. Peace of mind. Orb of Tranquility will heal allies around the person who receives it. I promise I did this before the Marvel Rivals thing with Ultron. Apparently my ideas are good because they're stealing them before I even say them. That sounds bad, but you're a Moira orb now. That was the inspiration. Don't die. You heal your team around you. Dread. Same thing, but Orb of Discord. Kill the people around it so that they keep it on them, and yeah. It discourages grouping up, which grouping up for the enemy team. The other one encourages grouping up on your team, which, I don't know, maybe we can do a little bit of psychology. Despair. Orb of Discord does 10 ability damage each second. This can be modified, this can be higher. Poison damage is fun. Yes, this combos with the other one. You can do 10 ability damage per second in an area. And honestly, I don't know how to do the coding. This might apply the Orb of Discord damage as well, or it could just ignore it. Dealer's choice. Relief. Applying Orb of Tranquility instantly heals targeted ally for 15, or 15 is really low, I think, but You can swap it instantly, so if you have 2 people, it's just pretty much immediate healing. Zenyatta does not have burst healing. Almost everybody else has burst healing except for Mercy and Moira, I think. It could be too high because of the instant swapping thing. It could be too low because it's 15 healing. That's not a lot, even if you get it to 100% ability power. And yes, 2 people needed. I mentioned that already 3 times. Clarity. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. Orb of Harmony does not time out from lack of line of sight. You stick this on your Winston, you stick this on your Reinhardt, and they can't go so far into the back line that the orb times out and they die. They can still die, but it won't be because the orb timed out. I've never gotten yelled at for healing as a zenyatta, but the harder it is for people to run away from you healing them, the better. Untethered. Ult is less expensive, and you can fly when you ult. This is based directly on my philosophy of mobility equals fun. I definitely spelled untethered wrong. Focus. I also spelled wrong. There is only one U. Transcendence gives 15% damage increase. Moira has this. Mercy has this. Reinhardt has this. There's weapon power. It could be higher than 15, but the Moira Coalescence is 15. Moira's Coalescence is also... Coalescence is hard to say in a bunch. But Moira's Coalescence ability increase is a item. This is a power, and the reason for that is because you get a lot more healing out of you get a lot less healing out of Coalescence and a lot more out of Transcendence. I can't do the math, but if somebody can figure out is it 40? It might be 45. I'm not certain about that. I'm pretty sure Ryan is 30% though. How much damage would it actually be if a maximum weapon power Reaper shot with a damage bonus, full weapon power? It doesn't have to be Reaper, but weapon power, full damage bonus from Zenyatta, Reinhardt, and Mercy. Is that enough to one-tap anyone? That could be a concern, but if it is, it already exists. Somebody make that a build and send it to me. Pure Mind. Transcendence cleanses status effects. Goodbye, Ana. Your nade doesn't work anymore. Run and hide enemy team. There's about 8 seconds where you cannot touch us. Why is everybody leaving the point? You need to stay in the ult to be... Oh, whatever. As much as I can try, people are still never going to stay in this ult. Because it's an ult, I feel that it is okay to have it cleanse or relieve hard stuns, such as Ryan's Shatter, or... I think that's the only one. But... yeah, it works on other ultimates, because this is an ultimate, and ultimates countering ultimates is not as big as a problem as Kiriko pressing one button. That's it. That's my presentation. The quality has definitely gone